ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீ பகவத்கீதா 15th chapter, புருஷோத்தம வித்யா யோகம் இல்ல புருஷோத்தம யோகம். In this chapter, Bhagavan explains about himself, some of his greatness and some of his intricate aspects. Hence this chapter is known as Purushottama Vidya. We have seen up to the 11th shlokam in this particular chapter. We will start with the 12th shlokam today. Bhagavad Ramanuja has given beautiful Sanskritam commentary named Gita Bhashyam for Bhagavad Gita. Vedanta Acharya has given Tatparya Chandrika, which is another Sanskritam commentary. Puttur Sri Krishna Swami Iyengar has given elaborate Tamil explanation for the same. With the help of this Tamil explanation, we have translated the same into English, and with the help of that English translation we are going through the simple meanings for each shlokam in Bhagavad Gita. Let us now continue on with the 12th shlokam. Yadaditya gatham tejo jagad vasayate kilam yat chandramasi yat shagnau tat tejo vidhi mamakam. In this shlokam, Bhagavan is talking about the light of all the luminous objects and says that all of that light radiance, that is his property, that those are given by Bhagavan to all these luminous objects. Previously Bhagavan said that the light of Atma, which is knowledge, need not be it does not require the luminous objects to illuminate the place and to be aware of it. Now Bhagavan is saying even those luminous objects in this world, they are also my property, they are also my wealth only. So let us see the word by word meanings of the shlokam. Aditya gatham, present in the sun. Yat tejaha, that radiance. Akhilam jagat, all the worlds. Bhasayate, illuminates. Chandramasi yat, the radiance of the moon which illuminates the worlds. Yat cha agnau, the radiance of the fire which illuminates the worlds. Tat tejaha, that radiance. Mamakam, as mine. Vidhi, no. So Bhagavan is saying, know as mine that radiance present in the sun, the radiance present in the moon, and the radiance present in fire. All of these which illuminate the world, know that their radiance, that is from me. I am the origin for those radiance, says Bhagavan. That is 12th shlokam. Now in 13th and 14th shlokam, Bhagavan talks about other aspects of all of the entities, a few entities, and says that, as a sample, says that even those belong to me. Let us see 13th shlokam first. Gam avishya cha bhutani dharayamyaham ojasa pushnami cha aushadhi sarvaha somo bhutva rasatmakaha. Let us see the word by word meanings. Aham, I. Gam avishya, permeating the earth, being present everywhere in the earth. Bhutani, all entities. Ojasa, with my unstoppable vigor. Dharayami, I support all of these entities by pervading all of the entities. By being present everywhere, I am supporting them. Rasatmakaha, soma bhutva, becoming the nectarian moon. Sarvaha oshadi, all plants. Pushnami, nourish. I nourish all the plants by becoming the nectarian moon. So here both the permeating the earth, Bhagavan is supporting the entities who are present on the earth, and by becoming the nectarian moon, that means being the Antaryami of nectarian moon, Bhagavan says, I nourish all the plants. I am the nourishment for them, says Bhagavan in this shlokam. In the next shlokam, Bhagavan is talking about Vaishvanaram, which is the Jataragni, the fire of digestion. So that is explained in this 14th shlokam. Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashritah pranapana samayuktah pachamyannam chaturvidham. So the 4 types of food which we consume, they are digested by Bhagavan himself. He says so. Bhagavan says so that aham, I, Vaishvanaraha bhutva, being the Jataragni, fire of digestion, praninam, all creatures, deham ashritaha, being present in the bodies, chaturvidam annam, 4 types of food. 4 types of food means those food items which are consumed by chewing, those food items which are consumed by sipping, and some are consumed by licking, and some are consumed by drinking. Watery food items, they are consumed by drinking. So these 4 types of consuming food are there. All of those types of food, pranapana samayuktaha, being with vital airs like prana, apana, etc., pachami, digest. So Bhagavan says, I live in the body of everyone along with prana, apana, those vital airs, and I digest the 4 types of food, those which are chewed, sipped, licked and drank. So all of these 4 types of food in all of the creatures, I digest them by being Jataragni. This Jataragni is Vaishvanara Agni, that is the fire in the belly which helps in digestion. Now 15th shlokam. In this shlokam, Bhagavan gives what is the, that is how is he digesting all the food, how is he support all the entities, how is he nourishing all the entities, how is it all done, how are these done by Bhagavan? For that Bhagavan is giving the answer in 15th shlokam. In this shlokam he says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedantakrit veda videva chaham. So Bhagavan says, by being in the heart of all the entities, that is being Antaryami, I am the origin for everyone's memory, everyone's knowledge and everyone's forgetfulness. So that is the first part. And then Bhagavan says, Vedaishta sarvair ahameva vedyo vedantakrit vedavid eva chaham. I am the one who fully knows Vedam. I am the benefactor of all the fruits of the ordainments of Vedam. Vedam says, this thing need to be done, this has to be done, and for that there is a particular result. Who gives that result? It is Bhagavan who gives the result. And then finally he says, Veda eva, Veda vitucha, knower of Vedam, ahameva. So I am known from Vedam, I am the knower of Vedam, and I am the benefactor of the fruits which are ordained in Vedam. This is a very important shlokam, it is quoted quite often. Let us see the concept here. Bhagavan is saying that being the Antaryami, Thondaripadi also says, Ulluvar ullittellam udanirundu arudi endru. Heart is the place where the Atma resides, and that is the place where the knowledge originates. Bhagavan being there in that place, he knows everything. He has everything in his mind. He knows the thought process of the individual because he is remaining in the origin where the thoughts originate from. So Bhagavan does that by permeating and pervading all the entities. He is remaining in the heart of all the entities and he is knowing all of that. So he knows about the memory, he knows about the knowledge to identify any entity, and he knows about forgetfulness. All of these originate from him. And then he also says that the whole purpose of Vedam is to know about Bhagavan. The Vedam teaches about Bhagavan fully. Some portion says what are the qualities of Bhagavan, some portions say how to worship Bhagavan, and some portions say how we will reach Bhagavan, and so on and so forth. So that is the first part, Vedaishta Sarvair Ahameva Vedyo. And then Vedanta Krit. Vedanta Krit means it is not that he created Vedams, because Vedams always exist. They are existing since time immemorial, Anadi. And during every Srishti, Bhagavan instructs Vedam to Brahma, which is subsequently propagated by Brahma. So he is the one who reveals it repeatedly, again and again. And because Vedam is Anadi, there is no origin, there is no source, there is no start for Vedam. Here Vedanta Krit means he is the one who grants the fruits of the orders of Vedam. Whatever Shastram orders, Vedam orders, we have to do that. Now someone has to give the result for it. If we pursued a particular yajna, for that yajna there is a particular result which is identified. It is Bhagavan who will give that result. Hence he is known as Vedanta Krit. And then Vedavit cha Ahameva, knower of Vedam, Ahameva, I am only. He is the only true knower of Vedam because it is available in his heart fully. And he repeatedly gives that knowledge to Brahma in every Srishti. So he is known as knower of Vedam. So with this, we have seen up to the 15th shlokam. The remaining slokams we will see in the next session. Alvar Emberumanar, Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Puttur Swami Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.